Welcome, my dear students. In the last class, we have learned about the string uh, declaration of a string and what are the operation you are performing on the strings and how to declare and initialization of a string variables. We have learned these things, and now also we have learned about the reading a string. If you want to read the string from the keyboard, you are going to be using scanf. If you are using the scanf, you have to use control string as %s, and it should not consist of any ampersand. While entering the data, you are not supposed to give spaces, right? So if you want to give white spaces also, if you want to access, then we have learned about this getChar function, this getS function, and this special function, special format in your scanf, right? This is a special format. By using these format, you can read the string through from the keyboard until unless you enter new line, right? We have seen this, and writing to a string to screen. So this is also very important. Writing means to display the screen, to display the content string to the screen. So we are using printf for output statement, and %s is for to display the string. And here learned this is the first format, and the second format is a %w.ps. so w stands for width and p stands for precision. So among this, it will print 10.3, means within the 10 width it will print only first 3 characters. So already we have explained. And by using putchar function also, you can display your strings. And if you are using putchar function, then you must use one looping concept. And putS function, it is a quite opposite to your getS function. GetS function is to read value from the keyboard, and putS function is whatever the value you have read from the keyboard, it will display, right? So, and the last format is %star.s. What does a %star.s means? It is of width and precision. Star indicates width and precision, WD and string, right? You have to supposed to say width and precision as well as your string. So according to that width and precision, so it will display your string. And next our operation is arithmetic operation on characters. Arithmetic means addition and subtractions, right? What are the simple addition and subtraction we can perform on your characters? Let us see here. C allows the manipulate of character similar to a number. So if you are calculating, manipulation means calculation, okay? If you are calculate or if you are operating on a characters, then your C program allows it into a number also. Whenever a character constant is used in expression of arithmetic operation, it is automatically converted into integer values by system, okay? So then this character constant is expressed in the form of arithmetical operations, as we have know about the ASCII characters. Yes, what do you mean by ASCII? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange, right? So likewise, we know if you are entering small a to small a value starts from 95 and small z value ends at 122. If you are using capital A to capital Z, then capital A value starts at 65 and ends at 90. If you are entering numbers 0 to 9, then it starts at 48 through 57. Got it? So likewise, it will read ASCII characters. To understand better concept, please observe here. So what is the data type we have declared here? Char. What is the name of the variable? C. In C, what you are storing? A. That A is within a single quotation, isn't it? So what is the character? Character is a special a digit or a symbol or a special a symbol or a letter or a digit which are enclosed in single quotation is called as character, right? So this character has been enclosed in a single quote, then it is stored in your variable C. Now you are displaying. While displaying, you are taking the control string as %d. Actually, it is not giving as an error, but it will print its equivalent ASCII value. Actually we have to suppose to use control string as %c. If I use %c, if in C we have stored a, it will display a, but instead of here the control string as a %c, I am using %d. It doesn't give any mistake because it is treated as a character, as a number, right? So then it will returns its equivalent ASCII value. What is the equivalent ASCII value of a? It is 97. So if you try to display this character value by using integer control strings, then it will return its ASCII value. Okay, so that is the same thing here specified. Now let us see here, character C, character variable as declared. In C you are processing some arithmetic operation. What is that arithmetic operation? You are subtracting, right? C is equal to z minus 1. Z is placed within a single quote. Why it is a single quote? Because it is a character variable, so you have to store like this only. Afterwards you are giving the minus symbol and followed by the 1. Now you are displaying the content of C by using the control string of character. So what is the control string of a character? %c. So z minus 1. So actually you have stored z minus 1, your arithmetical operation you are performing. So it will subtract at z minus 1, then it will be printed its equivalent value, that is 121. 122 is your z. 122 minus 1 121. So hence you are displaying in the character form, hence it will display y. What it will display? It will display y. Got it? So here it is suggested. Here first system determines the integer value of z is 122 and subtract 1 from it, then assign to the C, then 121 is assigned to C. The 121 in printf by using %c, we are getting the character equivalent to 121 means y. So it is a small y. Small y you are storing in C and you are displaying small y value. Got it? And now let us see one more sample example. Here we are declaring integer variable. Int n is equal to 65. You have initialized in n value as a 65, while displaying you are taking as a %c. Right? If you take %c and n, then what happens? It will return its equivalent character code. What is the equivalent character code of a 65? It is capital A. Got it? So likewise you can perform arithmetical operations on characters by specifying the numerical values. Okay, now we'll see simple the example what it will prints. Okay, here we are taking the character variable C and you are writing one output statement, enter your character. So while executing, while running time, you are entering the character we do not know, right? Whatever the value we are entering, that is we do not know, that will be stored in a C. Okay, and I am writing the condition like this: if C greater than or equal to 0 and C less than or equal to 9, your character is digit. If this condition is met, then it is digit, means you have to enter a digit value. Got it here? So let us just check this sample program. Let me check this sample program for your understanding purpose. Let me take notepad. Yes, in the notepad I am pasting, and we have to modify with #include stdio.h #include onio.h void main and open curly brace, character C, India CLRSS here, and next you are writing one output statement, enter your character, next scanf %c 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 is required, right? Here 0 and 9 within a single quote is mistake, so I'm correcting. There is also mistake, means you have to enter a digit. If you enter only the character as a digit, it will display, otherwise it won't display. Got it? So this is your program, get ch and semicolon and close it. I'm saving this with a save, and I'm ensuring turbo C3. I'm giving it as a C1 dot C. Okay, c1.c, and I'm minimizing. Minimize and open my editor. After opening editor, let us start turbo c++ and open our file. What is the name of a file? c1.c. c1.c. Right, this is our program. Here it is a mistake is there, double quotation mistake. We have not seen. So this is the double quotation mistake. Got it? Yes. Now function kfi. Let's save it and compile it. Is there errors? Yes, one error is there. Take it. What is that? If c greater than expression syntax, is this logical and less than or equal to 9. Maybe spaces. Let me modify. Yes. Yes. It is not correct. Now it is right. Let me save it, compile it, no errors, and run it. Whenever I want to enter, if I want to check that condition, I have to suppose to input a number, right? I'm inputting 45. Error has occurred. Let me run. I'm entering 45. Whether 45 is a digit? Yes. Let me check. Your character is digit. It is meeting, right? Clear. And if I run once again, if I enter a character a, now what it will print? It print nothing. Why? The condition is not satisfied. Hence we have not mentioned anything, so it will show blank, right? So here you are reading a character from the keyboard. Whatever that you are reading, it must be a number. If it is a number only, it will display, otherwise it won't display. Got it? Yes, that is your program. And now we are moving to the next one of a function, built-in functions, a to I functions. What is this function called? A to I. Let us see what is its function. This function is used to convert string into number. What is the purpose of this a to I function? This function is used to convert string into number. Let us see the format of this function. Int a to I of string. By using this function, you can convert string into number. So to understand better, let us see here. Here we have declared int a is equal to a to I within double quotation 123. So what is 123? 123 is a actual number. If you have mentioned within a double quotation, if you mentioned a group of character within a double quotation, then it is a string. So then what is the purpose of a to I? It is a converting string to number. In that string, it must consist of a number only. Okay. If it consist of only number, then it will convert into number, right? So if you process this, you will get right. What you will get? You will get as 123 as a number. For example, if I modify the above this value with 123 h45, it will store only 123. It will skip h45. Got it? So what is the purpose of API? It converts the string into number, right? So whenever it consists in your string as a numbers like this, then it will store only 1, 2, 3 and it skips h45. Okay. Suppose if you have given as f1, 2, 3, then it will store 0. Why? Starting it will consist of character, right? It consists of an alphabet. It consists of an alphabet, hence it will convert into 0. Okay, so that is the usage of a to I function. And we'll see some of understanding program sample programs related to your strings. We'll see. Okay, yes, program to understand the usage of getchar. As we know what is the usage of getchar, and we will see how it will execute. Okay, so if you use getchar, how it will work, and if you use without getchar, how it will works. Okay, I'm copying and pasting new file. Let me paste and check here. What is the main? Well, you understand the concept of getchar, right? So what is the purpose of getchar? To read a value from the keyboard, right? So to do that, we are using stdio.h as well as conio.h, and void main function, what is it is called? Character array variable declaration. Character array variable declaration, right? So what is the name of an array? ARR. Its return type is character, and what is its size? 100. Next, you have declared int I is equal to 0, right? Now you are writing one condition. Please observe this condition carefully. While what is I value? 0. Array of 0 is equal to getChar. GetChar means you have to read a value from the keyboard. You have to read a value from the keyboard. So here the open curly brace and here the closing curly brace is there. Whatever the value you have read from the keyboard, it will store in array of I, and next you are checking this condition is not equal to new line. Okay, is not equal to new line, then it will enter here, got it, and it will repeats. It will enter here and it repeats. Clear? For better understanding purpose, if you enter as a slash n, then this condition becomes a false. It will come here, and in the last character you are storing null. Got it? Afterwards you are displaying whatever the value you have read, you are displaying that value and it will display. Now let me save it with c2.c and come here, alt enter, f3 c2.c, okay, and f5 alt f9. I'm compiling and control f9 running. It is not asking anything. We have to supposed to enter smc bca sherva. Afterwards I'm pressing the enter key. Please observe here, afterwards I'm pressing enter key. So till that these characters as stored, and this is stored in our character in our array variable, so hence it is displayed. Got it? Yes. Likewise it will be evaluated, right? Suppose if I want to do the putchar, let us understand the putchar. What is the purpose of putchar? To display the content. So I'm copying the same program and I'm taking new file. Let me modify, you can understand better. Now hash include conio.h, and your void main function is there, and next you have declared the character array variable last program only. Here you are entering the string. Here you are using scanf function. Okay, what is the purpose of a scanf function? To read a string you have to use %s. Whenever you enter, if you give the white space, then what happens? Blank spaces, it will be terminated. Got it? The accepted string is whatever you have entered, you should not give any spaces. Okay, afterwards the accepted string, it is displaying in the form of processing. While array of I, what is the name of a variable? Array of I, what is I value? 0. 0 is not equal to null, right? Got it? It means you have entered here, for example you have entered here example smc. So in 0th location which value consists? S. Got it? So array of 0 location, it consists of s. S is not equal to null. Condition true or false? True. If it is a true, putchar means you are displaying out. This is just like as a printf function. Array of 0, what is array of 0 location value? S. It will display s. Okay, clear? And afterwards I value increment. Already I value is 0, 0 plus plus, it become 1. Once again it will come here, array of 1. In one location it consists of m, correct? So 1 is not equal to null. Condition is true. You are displaying and you are incrementing the value. It becomes 2. It will come here. Array of 2 is not equal to null. Condition is true. It will print and increment. Afterwards it consists of a space. So space means there is nothing exist. It will be treated as a null. Got it? Yes. Let me save it with c4.c. Okay. Let me open f3 c4.c. Yes, let me compile. Is there any error? No. Let me run. Enter the string. I am entering smc space bca. Please observe here, smc space bca. While reading in scanf I have used %s. If you use %s in the scanf, then you are not supposed to give any space. If you give the space, whatever the character after the space is exist will be terminate. Okay, it doesn't accept it. So the accepted string is only smc. Got it? Why it is happening like this? Got it? So that is the usage of putchar. Putchar is a output function. Okay, So that is a simple program for your understanding purpose. Here also some program is there, get ch and put ch. So you can read a character from the keyboard, and whatever the character you have read, you can display. And let us see getters function. What is the purpose of getters function? Getters function is to accept the spaces, right? So what is the purpose of a getters function? It will accept, right? Yes, let me modify this program. Void main here above hash include stdio.h hash include conio.h, right? Void main clear screen. Here the character array variable you have declared, you are giving entire string. By using this getters function, what you can do, you can read values with blank spaces and tab spaces, right? So until unless you press new line /n means enter. Okay, so that is the usage of getters. Got it? Yes. Now after reading that, it will store in your array, right? That is why we have given here as an array. Afterwards, the accepted string, it will display whatever we have entered, it will display as it is. Okay, now let me save it. With the c3.c and come here and open. Let me open my file. What is the name of file? c3.c, right? SFI alt F9 control F9. It is asking for the string. I am giving smc space bca space shirva space at 574116. Now what it will happens, it will show as it is as smc space bca space shirva space at 574116. Why it is not happened in the previous one? Because in scanf you have used %less. So if you use %less, you are not supposed to use spaces. If you want to accept the spaces also means, then you have to supposed to use getters function. Okay, so we have used getters function. Clear? Yes. So that is our program. And here putters function, same thing. So putters function, instead of a printf, you can use putters function, right? So here some of our programs are exist. Let us see here. Program to reading a series of word using scanf, right? So let us see here what is the output. So here if I enter Oxford space road space London M17ED, what happens? It will display word 1, word 2, word 3, word 4, right? So to better understand this concept, let me copy and let me paste here. Okay, so this is our program. We don't need main function, already void main is there. Here it is not there. So what I am doing, I am declaring character array variable. How many character array variable I have declared? 3. Word 1, word 2, word 3 and word 4. 4 character array variable we have declared. Okay, clear? Let us make this one is also in the same line. We don't want to get confused, right? Word 1, word 2, word 3 and word 4. First it is asking for enter text, right? So here we are taking scanf for percentage 3%. So here we have written multiple. Instead of that, I will write within one single line. So if 4% less means, what does it mean? You have to read 4 words, word 3 comma word 4, right? So one single scanf is enough. Afterwards, just give here the /n, not required. Now you are displaying word 1 value, word 2 value and word 3 value. Okay, so this program is nothing but read 4 different words and to display. While displaying, this scanf is to read and store, right? We are reading word 1 and stored in from the keyboard, right? Scanf function. What is the purpose of printf function? To display. So we are displaying that 4 content, right? Word 1 what value, word 2 what value, word 3 what value, word 4 and what value. Okay, so here clear screen and here get ch. Yes, let me make to save it as c5.c and storing, and I'm coming here and alt enter, right? I'm opening F3 c5.c. This is our program. I'm saving, compiling. 4 errors exist. Let us see what is that. Okay, so this is of comment section, not a problem. Now there is no problem. Clear? Yes, now run. If it is asking for enter text, so I have to enter smc space. If I give the space, it is acting as one word, bca is another word, Sherwa is another word, Kapu Taluk. Okay, okay. Yes, now if I enter, then what happens? Is not accepting. What happened? Right, why it is accepting? Why it is not coming? It is asking for some other text. Please observe here. After the copy we have not, just press the enter, right? Okay, let us check what happened in this program. Whether slashing is required, let me remove that. Okay, here space is given, right? We are not supposed to give the space. If we give the space, these are the problems arises, right? Let me save it and compile it and run it. Now it is asking, I am entering smc bca Sherwa Kapu and enter. Clear? Got it? Whenever I am entering, it is treated as a hand, and hence in word 1 it has stored smc, in word 2 it has stored bca smc Sherwa in word 3 and copy in word 4. Got it? Yes. Clear? This is your program, and here one more program is given. Okay, so likewise the programs are there, you don't bother about it, it doesn't mean it. And this is the one program we require. Let us see what it will print. Okay, this and these two programs are important. Let me check. Actually the questions won't ask, only for your understanding purpose we are doing. Okay, let me save. So this is your program. Write a program to store the string United Kingdom. This is actually in your prescribed textbook program. In an array country, what is the name of array variable? Country, and display the string value under various format specification. So various format specification here it has specified. So for that we are writing this program. Let us see what we have done in this. Studio.h hash include tonio.h and void main function. First you are initializing character country. What is the name of a character array variable? Country, with a size 15. And what is the value you have initialized? United Kingdom. What is the length? 1 2 3 4 4. Please observe here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Space is also 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14. So what is its length? 14 characters. Okay, afterwards first you are displaying as it is some information. It will print as it is, and it is also print as it is. Now you just observe here, what is its length? 14, right? So within 15 s, 15 is means width, s is your string, what you are printing? Country. So you are getting one blank space. Afterwards United Kingdom. If you say as %5 as country, it doesn't print only 5 characters, it will print entire characters. Okay, please observe here, it will print entire characters. And in third printf %15.6s, it means within a 15 width, how many characters you have to supposed to print? 6. What is the 6 character? 1 2 3 4 5 6. United will be print. Okay, suppose if I use minus 15.6, it is left, it will print from left width onwards. Okay, not from right width. So here what happens here? Here it will display 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Please observe here, it is only for your understanding purpose, I am giving the comment. Okay, let me see. This is a 15 width. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 9 is enough. United is that right? 6 characters. U N U N I T E D 9. Here the 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got it? Yes. Likewise, this is 6 character will be filled. Now, according to this, what it will happens? It will print first 6 characters. It will print first 6 characters of 15 space. Likewise, it will print 15.0s means it will print nothing. Dot 3s means it will print only UNI from right to left. Okay, percentage means it will print entirely United Kingdom. Got it? So that is why it is a very important program. Let me save it with the C6.c. okay, just I'm giving for understanding purpose. Entering F3 C6.c, save, compile and run. Yes, to run it is not getting. Why? Because getch has not used, right? So supposed to use getch. Get what was it? Get ch, save it, compile it and run it. So you are seeing first it has print United Kingdom, right? Next it has print United Kingdom from left to right. Why it is left to right? You have to know. So while it is 15.6, so for in 15 width only 60 character has printed from right to left, and minus 15.6 it has a print displayed from uh, left to right. And next 15.00 precision it is given a blank space. And next one is 0.3s. 3s means only it will print 3 characters, right? Got it? Likewise it will execute. Okay, clear? Yes, hope you understand this concept. And next one is the last program to print our ASCII table. Okay, so let us see to print our ASCII table, not as an ASCII table. We'll see. Okay, let me take new file and paste it and write a program which would print the alphabet set A to Z and A to Z in decimal and character format. So we have to print ASCII format of ASCII values of A to small a to Z and capital A to Z in both character and decimal format. Okay, so for this let me do hash include stdio.h hash include conio.h. Now we are having void main. Next you are declaring a variable. What is the name of a variable? It is character C and clear screen. Afterwards now you are writing one printf statement for new line. Next you are writing directly one for loop, right? What is our program aim? We have to print the value of A to Z and A to Z both in decimal and character form, right? For this I am writing for loop for C character C. I am assigning 65 and C less than or equal to 122. This is the condition. As we know, capital A starts at 65 and small z ends at 122. So every time when the loop comes out it has to increment by value 1. Okay, so I am writing this if condition inside the for loop. Why? Because capital A starts at 65 and capital Z ends at 90. Small a starts at 97 and small z ends at 122. So 91 to 96 is some other characters are there, so we have to skip that some other characters. Got it? So to skip that we have written this condition with continue statement. We have written this condition with continue. What is the purpose of continue? To skip a portion of our program. Got it? So it will skip from 91 to 96 value. For that we have used logical and operation. Clear? Yes. Okay, so now 65 less than 122 condition is true, 65 greater than 90 condition true, 65 less than 97 condition is true, true. That is 65 greater than 90 false, 65 less than 97 true, false, true, false. So it will skip continue and it will print this file. So percentile 4d, within the 4 weight you are printing the number as well as its equivalent character. Percentile d means the digit and percentile c means its character. So both is of, we are using single character is a cc. Okay, afterwards it will come here. Now c will be increment 66 less than 122. Okay, once again it will checks, it skips. So how long it will skip? Until unless 90. Now it becomes 91. 91 greater than 90 condition is true, 91 less than 97 condition is true, continue. Then what happens? It will skip this value to print and it will come c incrementation. Now the c becomes 92. 92 less than or equal to 122 condition is true. Once again it will skip, c value will be increment 93 and so on. Got it? Yes. Let me check. File, save. It is a c7, right? Okay, c7.c. That's it. Okay, we are moving here. Alt enter. Let me open c7.c. Yes, fi, compile it and run it. If you compile and run, already the result has got, but we have not used the /n, right? So to view the result, alt F5, you just see what is here. 65 is the number, its equivalent to character code is E. 66 is the number, its equivalent to character is capital B. Okay, and so on till to 90. Where is 90? Capital Z. Afterwards 91 to 96 it skips. It starts at 97 and ends at 122. Got it? The procedure is repeating. Clear? So you can perform arithmetical operations in your character codes, right? So some of the programs are available, you just go through it. And this is a very important topic in this chapter. And above two questions are very important. Two to three questions: how strings are declared and how strings are initialized, and the format percentile w.ps, right? That format is very important, and getters function is also very important. And here this is the very important topic. This will ask for 6 marks question. Okay, string handling functions. So here already we know what is a function. A function is a self-containing subpart of a program. A function is a self-containing subpart of a program. By using that subpart of a program, I can do a task in a well manner. Okay, yes, here in your C supports a large number of string handling functions that can be used to carry out many of the string manipulations. Let us see, if we want to make the usage of these functions, we have to include one of our header file in our program. So we have to suppose to use string.h header file, string.h header file in our program if you are performing string handling function programs. Okay, and let me see here what are the various functions available. Here first one is string length function, strlen. By using this, it finds the length of a string. For example, if I enter smc space bca, what is the length of a string? smc space bca, total smc space bca, it is 7. So if I want to know the length of a string, then I have to suppose to use this built-in function. If I don't use this built-in function, if I want to create our own function, in the coming page you will identify the difficulties. Okay, so that is your string length function. And next one is strlwr. strlwr stands for string lower. It converts a string to lowercase. If you enter the string in a uppercase, it will convert into lowercase. What is the function of strupr? And next string handling function is strupr. This string converts lowercase into uppercase. If you have entered any lowercase letters, then automatically it will convert uppercase letters. Okay, so where we are using these kinds of information, for example, this is your word, right? Now I want to make this supports as a capital. So here it consists of font styles. You just click the all caps, then what happens? It will convert the lowercase letter into uppercase. If I want to convert into lowercase, here not option is there. Okay, sometimes it requires. If I remove this all caps, it will come normal form. Got it? So these kinds of applications are required in your softwares as we are using this. Okay, and next function is very important, strcat. The function is called as a string concatenation. What is a strcat? String concatenation. Concatenation means addition of two strings. Okay, addition of another string at the end of first string. So here it is saying as appends. Appends means adding. Appends one string at the end of another. Then what you are doing, at the end of one string you are adding another string. If you want to add another string at the end of one string, then you have to use this built-in function strcat. If you want to make the usage of all these functions, you must include in your program string.h. Okay, and we will skip strcat, is not required. Next function is strcpy. So strcpy stands for string copy. By using this string copy function, you copy one string into another. You can copy one string into another. Got it? So these are very essential. It requires, when your here copy is there, sometimes it requires to copy some of the contents. So then the code behind this copy is these kinds of functions. Okay, and str and cpy we will skip, and next function is strcmp. What is the next function? strcmp. So by using this string comparison function, we compare two strings. We can compare two strings. For example, in string 1 smc, in string 2 smc, whether two strings are equal, it will return 0. In first string as smc, in second string as bc, and it will compare. How it will compare? The first character in first string and the first character in the second string. Okay, for example, I have entered small smc and small bc. Whether what is the small value of a b? 98. What is the value of a small s? We have to check that table, right? So according to that, if first string is greater than second string, okay, if first string is greater than the second string, it will return positive difference. It will return positive difference value. Okay, if the first string is less than second string, for example, if I made first string as capital smc and in second string small bc, so small capital values are starts at 65 and ends at 90, and small letters are starts at 97 to 122. Just now we have learned. Now it will return negative difference of the value. It will return negative difference of the value. Okay, we will see these detail in coming page. Okay, so till now what we have learned? String length function. What is the usage of a string length function? You can find the length of the string. What is the purpose of strlwr? strlwr stands for string lower. It converts string into lowercase. What is the strupr? It converts the lowercase string into uppercase. What is the strcat? It appends one string at the end of another string. Next, what is the purpose of strcpy? Copies a string into another. It copies one string into another. What is the purpose of comparison? strcmp. It compares two strings. If two strings are equal, then it is 0. If a first string is greater than second string, it will return positive value. If a first string is less than second string, then it will return negative value. Okay, so that's it. Enough. This much of functions are enough, and other functions are there. You just give an attention that much only. Okay, but you have to give more attention: string length, string lower, string upper, string concatenate, string copy, and string comparison. And another function is there, string reverse. By using that string reverse function, you can reverse a string. Okay, so here already suggested. In the next class, we will see the details in detail of these functions. Hope you understand this concept. We will meet in the next class. See you.